Hey guys, Ozzy Pokemon here, and today I've got another UBERS Showdown to show you guys. Now, I was playing UBERS and I wasn't really winning a lot of games. It's kind of late, so I decided, you know what, why don't I just make a crazy hyper offense team? And I'm telling you guys, like, I don't know how this team worked, but it got me back up to where my elo usually was. But yeah, it's just so crazy. It is like full hyper offense, and it's actually insane. I just want to show you guys. It uses Landorus, Arceus Dragon, Deoxys lead with screens, of course, and it's got Mega Mewtwo X. So yeah, this team's kind of funny. So let's just get right into it. So here I obviously lead my Deoxys speed, so I can set up my screens because I need my screens to set up because my team is not very defensive at all. So I go for the Reflect, knowing of the Precipice Blades is about to come in, and knowing I'll live another one, I actually go for Light Screen, then I get up my Rocks. So basically, that gives me all my screens, Rocks, and I get some Psycho Boost damage before I die, so that of course is very good. So I'm going to send out my Landorus straight away because it deals with his Groudon very well, and look at this, Hidden Power Ice does 45% through the screens. That is so good, so I'm really happy with that. I take out the Groudon, and I notice he doesn't really have any counters to me. I can go for the Sludge Wave, take out that Arceus Fairy in one shot. Not sure what he was expecting there. Ho-Oh comes out, takes 50% from the Rocks, and Sludge Wave leaves him on the tiniest bit of health. If I can't mind to that would have been absolutely devastating. But yeah, Sludge Wave takes out Ho-Oh, and he's going to bring out Ferrothorn. Now, Ferrothorn kind of walls this. It's probably Spadef Ferro because, you know, that didn't do much damage for a +1 Landorus. Here, I knew he was going to go for Protect, but I really didn't want to do anything. I just kind of sacked Landorus. It's done its job. It's taken out half the team, so it's done its job. Going to Groudon now, and I know that Kyogre is coming out, but I just went for Fire Punch anyway. Doesn't really matter, because I have switch-ins. I can just go into my own Kyogre. I can go into my Arceus on the Water move, which I believe he does go for. Yep, it's a physical Kyogre, actually pretty good in tier. Tried it out, it's very good. So I'm going to start setting up Calm Minds on my Arceus Dragon. Just look how cool that looks, guys. Like, I mainly made this team because I thought Arceus Dragon looked cool. But I'm going to recover now, and I actually don't have much to hit this Ferrothorn. My best move is Judgment. I did change it after, I believe I made it Earth Power, but that still wouldn't have been that much against a Ferrothorn, especially Spadef Ferro. Anyway, I go into Groudon now, because I have no way to break through this thing except for Fire Punch on Groudon. But I thought that Kyogre was going to come out here. I went for the Precipice Blades, and unfortunately he stayed in protected, so this Leech Seed's actually stacking damage, and I really thought he'd switch, and I went for Precipice Blades again, but that doesn't matter, because basically he's just prolonging the inevitable at this point. I sent out my Mewtwo. Like, this catches so many people off guard, because come on, when was the last time you battled against a Mega Mewtwo X? Like, come on, let's be real. So I Mega Evolve, and then they're just like, what the hell? Low Kick's actually really good, as you know. It's usually at least 100 power on a lot of the mons in the Uber tier. So yeah, Mewtwo also gets Bulk Up, so you can go for that. I don't think he gets Swords Dance, otherwise I'd be using that. But Bulk Up's pretty cool because it boosts your defense as well. And he's gonna go for the Toxic, but game's pretty much over now. There's nothing he can do. He was prolonging the inevitable ever since Landorus took out his entire team. There wasn't much he can do. Like, Landorus is actually a monster. Like, he's insane. He does so much damage, and there's no wonder why he's in the Uber tier. Like, that is crazy. Sheer Force Life Orb +1, that is like some insane damage. If only it was a little bit faster. So next battle, I'm gonna leave with my Deoxys as usual, and I'm gonna set up my screens and whatnot because I need those to be able to sweep. He goes into his Mars Shadow, and I don't really mind that. I don't know why I didn't go for Spectral Thief right there. Obviously I got Reflect up, so it's not going to kill me. So I get my screens and my Rocks up, and that is very good for me. As I go into my Mewtwo now, because Mega Mewtwo X is faster than Mars Shadow. It is very fast. I think it's like 394 speed. And I go for the Zen Headbutt, and he goes for Rock Tomb here. I think it was just to lower my speed. Maybe if I stayed regular Mewtwo, it could break a Sash, which you could then take out with the Spectral Thief. Anyway, I go into Groudon now because with the Reflect up, he's not going to be doing any damage to me. Close Combat does 20%, and this is like max speed Groudon. I don't have any Spadef or defense investment except for that little extra you get for EV training. So I go for the Precipice Blades here. Doesn't take him out, unfortunately. And I make a kind of misplay right here. I go for Fire Punch. Doesn't take him out. It actually ends up working out for me because it means I can go into Landorus and actually get a free setup, because I don't have to deal with whatever came in here, because Groudon can't touch me. So it actually works out well. So I'm going to go for the Earth Power now, still outspeeding Landorus, so clearly he's no speed investment. And this is why I was talking to my opponent. He was absolutely like, he didn't know how that one shot. That was a max defense, special defense Magiona, and it one shot. That is crazy. He goes to Xerneas, Moonblast doesn't even take me out, and Sludge Wave just OHKOs him. Like, Landorus is so good, I reckon. Landorus, like, he's just so good. He's so underestimated. So he takes me out, unfortunately. It doesn't really matter, because Kyogre comes in and basically cleans up from here. Sludge Wave does nothing, and I can just take him out with the Origin Pulse. He brings out Charizard here. I wasn't really... Charizard. Brings out Arceus here, and I wasn't really worried about this, because I know that I can live a +1 extreme speed, so I didn't really have to worry about it. And if he stayed and went for another Swords Dance, as you saw, I just stunted him. So yeah, that's the end of that battle. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like. I've got a lot of Showdown stuff coming in. You guys should really check out my streams. Didn't get a lot of viewers this week, like the previous week, so you guys should definitely come along. I've got a Discord as well. You can check that out. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next video.